Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so can you tell us something about yourself? Like what you
Some
do, your a brief background.
right. So I am user experience architect at CA Technologies, Computer Associates, and I'm based out of a Lisle office, which is a suburb of Chicago. I joined CA about a year back. This April, I'll finish a year. Before that, I was a UX researcher, come engineer at the Motorola Mobility. Um, so which for a while it was a Google company, but anyway, so for Motorola. So at CA, what I'm doing is actually I'm part of the mainframe business unit. And within that, the whole mainframe unit is divided into about 7 to 8 different business lines. And one of the business lines is they have these plethora of tools that manage all these different mainframe databases. So, and what they've done, what in recent years, one of the problems that the mainframe industry across the board have faced is that the mainframe skill sets and the talent is actually diminishing. The more and more people are retiring, and there are no new engineers entering this line. And one of the reasons is that the tools that have not been updated for decades. I would say, like, for a good 30, 40 years, it's been the same tool, same set of people using it, and they're so used to it. But now these people are close to retirement, and so across the board, all the mainframe companies, what they're doing, and I think CA is in the forefront, is that they're modernizing the complete tool set that people used to use for their mainframe management. So they're making a complete web-based user interface, and a lot of work is needed to kind of reach out to these existing users of mainframe, existing IT caretakers, if you will, to understand how they were using these tools, what were the pain points, and essentially map that onto the modern, web-based technology. So the solution that CA has is it's all now completely web-based, browser-based, so on and so forth. So my job is essentially to take these products, which are kind of mainframe 3270, which is like a command line interface. Think of that, these products, and transition them into a much more modern web-based UI with the right understanding of the workflow for these users. So understand that, and then design the right web interface for these products.
Amazing. So you're telling me that they are still using command line interfaces for mainframes.
Absolutely, and they love that.
But these days IT operations are so complicated. So they like writing all these scripts which issue these command line interfaces.
So they're not writing anything net new. That's another thing, right? The mainframe hasn't changed a lot. It's been sitting there. I mean, it's just very minimum incremental changes in terms of the actual tools. Um, and that's why they're so much now become these creatures of habit that it's hard to change them. They're so used to it, and in